Netanyahu. Well, with me now is BBC Arabic's Mohamed Taha. Thanks for joining us, Mohamed.
Thank you, Taha.
Let's start with the first main development. France saying it will recognise a Palestinian state. What difference could that make to the overall situation?
Well, France is the first G7 country that would announce that in September. That means that the two-state solution is back on the table after the current Israeli government scrapped that possibility in the Israeli parliament earlier in a few months ago. And also in the UK here, the chief of the Foreign Affairs Committee, Dame Emily Thornberry, confirmed that the UK should take a similar step. Today also Sir Keir Starmer, the British Prime Minister, said he will hold a call with Macron and with the Chancellor in Germany to see what could be done for what's happening in Gaza. So what's happening in Gaza is horrific, and there is, as the UN said, a man-made famine.
As you say, the humanitarian situation going from bad to worse. The UN says it has aid at the ready. It needs Israel to let it in. What's your reading of how the latest developments with the US and Israel walking away from those negotiations, those peace negotiations, how could that affect the efforts to get Israel to allow this aid in?
Well, is affecting that immensely. So the aim of these negotiations that's happening in Doha is to reach a ceasefire, to reach an end for this war, to allow these people who are demonstrating in Israel to get their hostages back. These people are saying that it's 21 months so far. They can see that Hamas hasn't been destroyed. The hostages are not back by military efforts by the Israeli army, and the people are starving in Gaza day and night, dying from hunger, and it's a horrific situation. And the whole world, as we just mentioned earlier, cannot see any point of this war going on.
The protests that we were showing there in Israel, there has always been some voices there opposing the war, demanding both the return of Hamas's hostages, but also an end to the combat. Is their voice getting louder, do you think?
Well, no matter these voices are getting louder, this Israeli government is very well established. You know, that coalition between the right wing and Benjamin Netanyahu is just getting stronger. As these loud voices are there are other voices that are seeing that this war should continue and until a destruction of Hamas would happen. We cannot see any indication of this happening. We only see this suffering of the people in Gaza dying from hunger. The number of people who died from hunger in the last week, 117 Palestinian. Children every day are dying in this hospital, and the UN chief is saying that this is showing a failure of the humanitarian system in the world currently.
Mohamed Taha from BBC Arabic, thank you for joining us with that analysis.
Thank you, Taha.
Now, in other news